Attention, the following video contains scenes of an English person awkwardly asking for money and saying that him and his girlfriend are going their separate ways. Viewer discretion is advised. So hello everybody and welcome to Oregon in the good old U.S.A. Just making a quick video to address a couple of things. The first one is that I've been reading the comments section and Rach and I aren't dead, as quite a few of you have been worrying about, but no, we are very much alive. The second thing to address though is that what did die was the video updates. They have indeed stopped. This is not acceptable. I've known this for a long time and I've wanted to address it, and there's a couple of things that I've basically boiled it down to, and I've sorted out one of them and I need your help to sort out the other one. But basically the first one, which I've sorted out, is motivation. Basically, didn't really realise this, but to make the video updates and also to travel overall, I actually need to be solo. Didn't really realise this before, but Rach and I have been travelling together for a year and a half, and both of us have realised that we need to travel solo. Especially when I make these video updates, I spend about 7 or 8 days in a hotel room, just as a messy slob, just surrounded by empty cans of Coke, and just me with a laptop, just creating. And what you see is the finished product, which is basically an insight into my mind, which is why the video updates are as hilarious as they are terrifying, because that's me. And yeah, I just need to be completely alone with no external interaction. It's how it is. Took a long time to realise this. But yeah, so Rach and I are now going our separate ways, travelling apart. Now, are we still together? Do we still like each other? Do we hate each other? Or have I buried Rachel in the middle of the Trans-America Trail going across the states? We'll just never know. The only way to know really is if we get more video updates, so hopefully they appear. But of course, what does kind of give it away though is that I'm actually here with Rachel's bike at the moment. I've been working on it, which is why I've actually got something to show you guys, and using the magical powers of modern technology, I'm going to show Rachel as well at the same time. So Rachel, right, Rachel should be there in a corner there's some space, maybe this side. So Rach, as you're now travelling solo, you can't use my amazing HID headlights, so I've got you the same thing, except it's in a little enclosure to mount on the front of your bike. It's got the mirror to do the high-low beam, however it looks quite stealable. So I thought how to make it non-stealable, and also how to make it suit your ever-decreasing decline into looking like a 4-year-old, as far as I'm aware, by your motorcycle, of course. So what we'll do is that we'll see if I'm correct in that I think you will love what I've made your HID headlight look like. So you will be seeing it now, ladies and gentlemen, and of course Rachel. Here is what I've turned your HID headlight into. It's one of these. I have turned him into Stuart.
Amazing!
So that's what he is. He is a minion. But yes, I've had to hide him behind some paper because your motorcycle is covered in so much crap and Christmas lights. You can't really tell what he is, but there he is. I've even got his arms resting on some 10-watt LED headlights in the style of the Titanic. So hopefully I guessed correctly and you would very much like a HID to look like a minion. But yeah, there we are. So I think it looks pretty awesome.
Oh, that's the best. That's so funny.
That's right.
I love it.
Yeah, there he is. The minion.
Yay! That is the best light I've ever seen. I'm going to be the envy of 3-year-olds everywhere.
But yeah, so there we go, Rach. I hope you like your new headlight. And yeah, so there we are. Right, if you say goodbye to everybody, Rachel, give them a wave, and 3, 2, 1. So cool, right. Well, there we go. Of course, Rach and I are still together, both adults about this, and we're actually both looking forward to travelling solo. And I'm looking forward to making more video updates. Welcome to California. The reason I'm in California is because the piece I recorded in Oregon for the end of this video was 5 minutes long and it was horrific. So I'm having another go at it. Yeah, basically I need your help because I can't afford to make the YouTube videos anymore. Basically, where Rach and I rode across Canada in the winter, down to New York, and then back across the States off-road, we added an extra 20,000 miles onto the trip, which meant that the trip doubled in time, doubled in length, but our money hasn't doubled. And what that's basically meant is that while I do have enough money to get to the southern tip of Argentina, I don't have enough money to make the YouTube videos. And that's because I make a loss on the YouTube videos. Every time I need to make one, I have to check into a hotel for about a week or so, which is between £200 and £300, or about $500. And yeah, basically, if you're talking about something that can demotivate you, thinking about whether you should do a YouTube video and then realising if I do one I can't complete my trip, that ends up being a pretty big factor, which eventually adds up and why they just don't happen for a long time. So basically, I'm asking for your help because the YouTube videos need you to click that PayPal donate button. Sounds a bit weird, but that's basically just what it boils down to, is that I can't afford to make them. What would be nice is that if I'm riding along and I find a motel which is quiet enough and clean enough, then I can look at the PayPal account, see if I've got enough to pay for the motel for a week or 5 days, and then I can just check in, withdraw the money from the PayPal account, pay for the motel, make you guys a video, and hopefully you get paid back for the PayPal donation that you've given. In terms of how much to give, it really doesn't matter. Every little helps, and I mean that. But if you want to give the amount that it costs you to go to the cinema to watch a film, then hopefully you can justify that. But yeah, whatever you can give. I know that some of you guys live in countries where your currency isn't as strong to the pound or the dollar. So yeah, whatever you want to give. I'm going to stop talking now because as an Englishman, it feels very awkward asking for money or a tip or something like that. But hopefully you can see it as I'm not being greedy. I hope you see that I'm just asking for the money to help the videos happen. This is not to get me to the southern tip of Argentina. That's what I'm doing off my own back. But if you'd like to help more video updates happen, then I hope you trust me that if I've been putting out all of these videos for free with no expectation of money, then if you donate with the expectation of a video, then it will definitely happen because I've been doing them for free. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. Here's the trailer / preview of if you're still on the fence and you don't know whether you want to donate, you can watch it and go, yeah, I want to see the YouTube videos that contain that footage. So I'm going to stop talking now, and the PayPal donate button, which I've had plastered all over me this entire time, you can, it's on my website. Then, yeah, cool, I'm going to go.